You don't have an overlay for this many people?
Oh no, sorry guys, we're kind of already live.
Oh, perfect.
What?
Hi.
I pressed the wrong button, okay?
This guy.
So I'm gonna be doing some fixing as we kind of go along here. Josh, can you do me a favor and turn your phone sideways if you're on your phone?
Accidentally live.
Yes. Hey guys.
We got the squad tonight.
Good squad.
Hey, this is a full screen.
Josh, you are muted, my guy.
He's gonna be muted the whole night.
Probably.
Okay. Well,
How about now?
how about now?
Ah.
There we go.
Nice.
All right, everybody. We're early. So
Because Adam accidentally hit the button.
well, my stream overlays broke, so I'm gonna be fixing some stuff as we go along.
Can you switch us too?
Oh. Yeah. They wouldn't be able to tell.
I see
Okay.
2 Logans, Jake, and
Oh,
Kevin.
dang it. Okay.
You're good.
I've got some more fixing to do. Oh, wait,
So
no.
chaotic.
There we go.
Oh, no, well, that was rude.
Just a little bit. All right, you guys. We are apparently starting a little bit early. Welcome to Thursday night. It is the RC Drift Talk Show, the thing that we do Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We've got a pretty cool show for you today. We've got Slide Factory in the house getting ready to talk to you. We've got some cool things like their entire LP86 conversion, pretty much. All those fun parts. There is a competition up that way for an LP competition. So that'll be cool. That's this Saturday. Also this Saturday, we've got a special stream, a UK stream, featuring Ryan with RCO and Slide Custom. So that'll be a cool one. Also, we got so he's going to be bringing tag teaming. I think his name is Timo. He's going to be, or he's not going to be. He is one of the main coordinators with Clash of Titans. So that'll be an interesting stream. It'll be covering like judging, stylistic overviews from all different sorts. You okay, Logan?
Yeah.
I think
Bless you.
Ryan has been pretty much everywhere as far as internationally, so he's gotten to see all the different styles for sure. And that'll be an interesting take to see. And Logan, almost. Hobby Expo, April 10th through the 12th. Be there. I won't. I'm sorry. I'll be getting ready to go somewhere else. But
You're not going to Hobby Expo. Jeez.
no. Hey, I've got
Fired.
reasons.
Fair enough.
Man, every year.
I was there last year.
I know, but it was like, you popped in for a couple days, right? Or
No,
like
I
a day
popped-
or two.
I think I
couple
popped in
days.
for like a day.
I was going to say a couple days is the whole event there.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, hold
But
up. Rephrase that.
If you don't know, Northwest Hobby Expo is pretty much the place to be in terms of like RC stuff. So if you're into trains, planes, automobiles, battle bots,
Yeah.
Battle bots.
boats, construction equipment, I don't know if all of that's going to be there, but it's all pretty sick. Especially just everybody being in the community, being able to be a part of that. And it's going to be literally the largest RC Drift get together in the Northwest for the entire year. So besides Tokyo Drift to death, which is all the way in August. So we'll talk about that later. Anyway, Logan, can you take it away so I can do some fixing here?
Yeah. First and foremost, happy birthday to Gaelen. Everybody
Yeah.
say happy birthday. And we'll sing.
Happy birthday.
No,
All
we
right,
can't
happy
sing. No,
birthday.
no.
We don't
No.
have to say.
Is there a Canadian version that we have to sing, or
Yes, the
Yeah,
maple
is there a
syrup song.
Canadian happy birthday song?
Oh, speaking of which, did you like my Instagram post? The
I
last
did.
one?
It's a good song. Yeah. Excellent song choice.
It was like the dubstep remix, chill of Canada.
Yeah. So, anyways, we got the squad on here from. I don't. You guys aren't really all from the same place. What you just say? Vancouver? You say Surrey?
Vancouver. It's easier.
Yeah. Squad from Vancouver. Drivers at 88 RC, which is a pretty dope shop. We got Gaelen and Josh with Slide Factory, and you guys all know Joey, Shibata driver, AccuVance driver. So I guess either of you can answer this, but I think we want to hear about Slide Factory a little bit. How did that get started? What are you guys working on? And
Okay, I'll answer that 'cause I know Josh just like to talk. So what is it, 14 years ago? Is that right?
Probably.
Yeah. 14 years ago, we were doing RC car stuff with Afro and started doing photography stuff. And we made a little Instagram account called Slide Factory. Why? I don't remember at all. That's just the name of it. And then it went dormant for about 10 years after Afro closed up shop, and we just moved on to other things in life. And then we started doing RC car stuff again. And then Josh bought a CNC, and somehow I talked him into taking his CNC and making parts for cars, and he would make them and I would sell them. And that's pretty much how that worked out. And now we've made more parts than we ever thought we ever would. For more cars than we ever thought we ever would. Because it was just Josh wanting to make parts for his cars.
yeah,
And now we make a whole lineup of LPs parts that are super fun. And now we have a comp coming up for our first one.
yeah. So I mean, you guys are doing like a whole LP series, or is it just a one comp?
It's a 3-part series. There's first round is on Saturday, and second round is in July. Last round's October. Joey's the judge. If you don't like the judgment,
Nice.
you can leave. Pretty much how that goes. So it's all for fun. I've made tiny trophies because everybody wants a tiny trophy,
Yeah.
and pretty much all you get for your win. It's bragging rights that you've won the LP Cup. We have monthly like LP nights that we do that usually get 10 to 15 people out for an LP train. It's really fun. But they've been such fun little cars, but you really need other LPs to drive with to make it really fun.
Yeah,
And that's been like really what we've been doing.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely like anything in this hobby. If you have a bunch of people that are kind of doing the same thing, it makes it a little bit more enjoyable.
Yeah, like we love driving our like fast cars, but driving a slow car at 200% is kind of fun to put in comparison.
For your LP comp, do you guys have any kind of rules as far as motors and turbos and boosts go?
I'll let Joey field that one because he wrote the rule book.
I think it was like 13.5 and lower, or no, higher. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, keep it slow. There's no boost, no turbo.
perfect.
If you want to change your can timing, change your can timing. I think there's a handful of other rules that we put in there, but it's just that's it. Just keep it fun. Keep it as equal as possible, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, like I
yeah.
need
Try to.
LF3s.
I was away, but I overheard, and I kind of just wanted to chime in, but I was away. It's more of a joke, but I feel like for your trophies, they need to be like little bobbleheads or something. Like little bobbles
That'd be
heads.
perfect. Oh,
Do
not
the trophies
trophies.
have body roll?
They
Yeah,
should. Like this is what I got currently.
Yeah.
But I
just
think I got
bobbleheads of Gaelen and Josh.
yes.
I would prefer that.
Yes.
You guys, I know you guys have been making stuff for a while, but it seems like you guys have been sort of pushing things a little bit more. Why are we watching that overlay?
hey. Don't worry about it.
It seems like you guys have been pushing, Slide Factory a little bit more this year. Is there anything behind that?
Really trying to get enough money to go to places like PDX for
Yeah.
comps. We basically want to sell enough parts to go other places and do RC car stuff.
Yeah.
So ideally, if we sold enough, we'd go to Worlds. But that's that's a dream.
Just funding more adventures.
Yes, that's really all it's ever been, and all it probably ever will be is just funding our excitement for the hobby and like building new and wild things. Like Josh is working on our like GRK conversion chassis that is
Never ends.
It'll come one day.
We'll get
But,
it
like,
right one day.
Yeah,
Stop
I keep
breaking
on-
stuff.
I keep
he
on
keeps
blowing
changing
it
his
up.
mind and making it better. So, I mean, it's one of those like ongoing projects that's just going to be ongoing forever, I think.
Well, there's always, especially when you're kind of figuring things out, like by the time you finish doing something one way, you've learned so much and you've changed so much that you want to just start it over.
Well, yeah, like there's too many variations at this point, and we keep breaking stuff, and like, oh, we can do that better. Like, okay,
Yeah.
well, another month goes by. Oh, we can do that better. Yeah.
But also,
you guys-
it also stemmed from like what did Gaelen say? 14 years ago, like we didn't have 3D printers. We didn't
Yeah.
have like hobby CNC machines.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like coming from Afro, like a lot of stuff was just like ghetto, handmade, custom parts that you can't.
Oh yeah. The amount of stuff we made with the Dremel and a hand drill was.
As soon as you can like 3D print your like dreams and like designs and see it actually work, then it just opens the door to so much that you now make whatever you want. Like this, it's unlimited. It's so easy.
So when did you guys, I mean, I think a lot of people in the RC community would be interested in hearing more about this CNC machine. It sounds like it's a pretty small kind of like little hobbyist machine, but it sounds like it's perfect for RC stuff.
It's not terrible. It's called a Nemo Labs 5040 NBS. So it's what is it? It's NEMA 23 stepper motors, like a half decent, just Chinese spindle, ball screws, linear rails on the Z axis and Z and Z axis, and linear rods on the Y axis. So it's not, you're not going to do anything heavy duty with it. You're not going to mill like huge chunks of steel or anything, but it's more than enough for carbon fiber and different acrylics and plastics and potentially aluminum, which I haven't tried yet.
And what kind of, I know there's still a lot of people are kind of worried about machining carbon fiber in in an enclosed environment. How do you guys deal with that issue?
So I actually do like hazardous material removal, and I have for like 20 years. So I've been around bad stuff that you breathe in for a real long time. So dust shoe, HEPA vacuum, trying to keep it as clean as possible.
Yeah.
Holes in the roof.
Holes in the roof. Yeah, shop isn't the greatest, most sealed thing on earth. But it's been keeping it fairly clean. Haven't had much. Honestly, the carbon fiber dust is fairly heavy, so it's not too terrible as long as you don't try to make it dusty.
Yeah. Just kind of something I wanted to touch on in case people are curious.
Yeah, like I have a
definitely-
vacuum as a bare minimum. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything less than that. I did.
So,
I was stupid. I did it for one day, and we immediately went and bought a vacuum, and I was like, no.
Yeah, so the first day we ran it without one, and we turned the machine on and go sit in our trucks outside.
much.
And like I took a GoPro and just sat there and watched it until it finished, and then we'd walk back inside, turn it off. Because neither one of us, we saw the dust forming up, and we're like, no.
Was it very hard to figure out like what all your feeds and speeds needed to be and stuff like that?
Oh God, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Still figuring it out, right?
ChatGPT has been one hell of a hand when it comes to this 3D printing. Man, especially with the bamboos, you hit a button, it goes.
Yeah.
Feeds and speeds with carbon fiber, especially carbon fiber. There's not a ton of information out there.
Yeah.
I'm using pretty small bits, like 1.5 mil, flat nose end mills, and running them at like 30,000 RPM, and just hoping I don't snap a bit. So
Getting pretty good results though.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be when I first bought it. Like Gaelen said, I bought the machine for me
Yeah.
because I'm oddly cheap in very weird ways. You know,
Yeah,
I don't want to spend $150 on a piece of carbon fiber deck when I can
Yes.
just cut it myself on a $2,000 or $3,000 machine.
I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I'd rather spend all this money so I could do it myself
Yeah,
and then have a subpar product.
Yeah, that sums it up. Like,
I got really into like making custom cables for a while there, and it was just like, oh, dude, I could make all of these USB cables and do all this soldering, and all the ones I made are kind of crappy and break. I'm just like, I should have just bought cables.
Yeah, pretty much.
Frick. Cool, man. So what all you guys got going for the LPs right now?
oh, it's hold on a second.
Yeah, go grab your chassis. It probably looks nicer than mine.
I don't know where my chassis is, but I'm sitting in front of our inventory. So
I'd
I love how
imagine
Galen's chair is just like missing right now.
I would imagine
Oh,
you
I know.
guys have gone pretty deep on those things at this point.
Yeah, I mean we're getting there. Chassis, or like main chassis, front arms, the rear plates across the motor, or like that surround the motor. I just drew up like the whole battery tray and shock mount. So that's in Fusion. I have some 3D prints. So just working towards getting those into carbon right now, making sure I actually like them. We have DLP front end pieces. Not that any of us have a DLP. We just stole one from one of the guys at the track and used it to drop some parts.
it's worked fairly well though. Like two guys that have them now, three guys. Three. I sold three of them. I did.
Jake
So
has one.
they've all come
right?
back. No, he doesn't. I don't think he has DLP front end, does he?
Oh, I don't know. I know he has a whole bunch
No.
of Slide Factory stuff.
Not the deal.
Yeah, like, he's got.
Not the
So
DLP.
Jake has the front arms. He's the chassis, full front chassis. The fan mount for no reason because it doesn't run a fan. The
Who's running
ESC plate.
you don't need a fan on an LP. Come on.
You don't.
Uh,
Not at all.
Somebody asked for it at the track, so we made one, and then we just cut it out of carbon because like it looks cool. And then these have been like the most popular thing. I think is these are like TPU roll like foam deletes
Mhm.
for them
Yes.
because the stock foam is terrible.
yes.
But it falls apart too fast. So like you get half a day out of one, and it just like disintegrates the foam.
Yeah.
And it doesn't do
Yeah,
anything
like-
anymore.
I've said it on the show a million times, but there's nothing I hate more than seeing an LP that's stuck on one side the whole time. You're just
Yeah,
like,
so
what the hell?
we sell these as like a 3-pack. So
Mhm.
it's like got a soft, medium, and hard, depending
Mhm.
what you've got in your car, what you want to run, and it gives you a little bit of an option. And they've been hugely popular. Like everybody who runs them, they don't pick their own, but they love them. So
I like this. And you guys are obviously, I think one thing that I personally know you guys for is the vector camera mount stuff. Obviously, we've used that a lot in our driving together. That's a pretty cool deal, and it's been evolving over time. Like I've seen it change over the years, and it's really it's pretty dialed these days.
that was 100% Joey. Brains,
Yeah.
Braun.
Well,
all of it.
I don't know. You gotta take credit, Galen. I don't even know where my camera is.
No, I took Joey's design and like redrew it,
Mhm.
so it was in Fusion and not
Look at
in
Galen did. He made a box.
whatever.
Oh.
I did make a box. I'll gotta print one of those for Judd. I keep
Like,
forgetting.
it's all in there. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You can like 3D. You can do anything nowadays.
Yeah, they've made, and we've converted Joey into a bamboo person, so that was our like
That's good.
win for the year
Yeah.
so
it's
far.
like- I don't know where my camera is. Unfortunately, it's not in there. But yeah,
No.
that's the mount now. It's like it's evolved. And we changed
that
it
one
to
is-
the new DJI Nano camera.
Yeah.
So specifically,
So that-
it's the holder for it. and then the flag is now modular. And like that's the mount.
We even got a. We started testing a carbon flag, but not happy with it currently. So
Yeah, so.
yeah, carbon looks cool. Just a little on the heavy side.
I was gonna say I would think that would actually be heavier.
So
It was.
don't they have like those designer like print plates that you could print on? Although that would only be the.
Oh,
bottom
yeah,
of
I
it,
got
It's
right?
only on one side though.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's tricks to
Uh,
make it on both sides, but it's not worth it.
Make it
It'll never
snap
look the
together.
same.
We have a CNC. We can do carbon for real.
No.
Like but yeah, like I think the next one we're working on, one of the guys locally was testing, was it the Go 3 Ultra? Was that what Xavier had?
Yeah.
So we're trying to test another one. Like the DJI Nano is our favorite, and I think Joey and I have tested every camera under the sun between the two of us.
Yeah.
Like GoPros to, he had the Hero 5 to start. Was that the one that you were using?
The session.
That's the Hero
Yeah,
5
yeah.
Second, the little
Yeah.
square one that was
Yeah.
that's a long time ago, and that was great.
Yeah.
It's
That was the first version that I saw.
It's
That was where we started.
it's what do you call it? It's centered. The lens is centered, so it's so easy to get like a good shot.
Yes.
It wasn't heavy, right?
Yes.
And then it was the
Moved
But
on to
those,
And there's
honestly,
the Action
the
5.
footage, the quality on those is kind of bad.
yeah, because they didn't
Yeah,
have like
it's
all the
old.
stability and all the new modern technology, so
Yeah.
it's very shaky.
the Hero, the Action, was it the Action 5 you had or before?
Action 5 Pro.
Yeah,
That was like
That
a
was
normal
pretty good.
size action camera.
just heavy.
Tough to make it work because it was heavy.
Yeah. And then the Pocket 3, the Pocket 2 I had originally, good, like great stability, great like quality. It was just so heavy. I had to reset the car up every time I put the camera on, and then reset it up every time I took the camera off. Not ideal.
I think that's a pretty key kind of
Yeah.
feature for these is that
Real
they have to be
frustrating.
right.
Yeah. So the Nano has been where we landed, and it's been the best so far.
Yeah.
Haven't tested the Go 3 or the Go 3 Ultra, but the sensors in the Nano are significantly better, I think.
Yeah. Because I've seen a lot of people using like the 360 stuff, and
Yeah, we tried. I got one of those. We tried it.
it
It's,
looks
It's the
fine. It
seam.
works
It's
good.
the seam. You always see the seam.
There's
Yeah,
the
you see the
seam,
seam, and
and
it's
then-
heavy.
It's the post
very
processing
heavy.
too. You can't do that stuff live either.
no. Well,
Mm.
sadly, you can't stream with the Nano either.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
unless you put the backpack on, that's heavy again. So
But you don't have to go and like basically film all your videos
No.
when you're done. So
Yep.
that's nice. They come off
Yeah,
and they're
like-
ready to rock.
yeah, like processing it afterwards to get stuff out of it is super simple.
Yeah.
Like we can usually get them done in. You can pull some screenshots off it in 10 minutes and have a couple cool shots to look at.
So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot. I know. I remember when we were at the Matsuri, the 88 Matsuri, we were really all digging the diff case.
Oh yeah, yeah. We've got a bunch of those.
Yeah.
They're really handy. Like Joey's.
I've never had that
Joey
many
Jo-
diffs, but if I did,
I never
you're not
thought I
trying hard
would, and then I started just building like more and trying different things.
yeah.
Just having a diff to build and stick in the box and just write with marker on it what it is. It's just super nice because then when you get a different track, you're like, oh, I just need something a little more open or a little more closed. Then you're not trying to like rebuild your diff at the track. You just pull up the
Yeah,
next
you
one.
just throw one in, or you can try out different settings
Yeah,
more easily.
yeah. It's a more direct comparison, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at the chat here. We got Ray. What's up, Ray?
I still love how Ray has basically a meme for himself now.
I know. He started it, and yeah,
Keeps on going.
and I have to assume that everyone must just think we're alcoholics because it's like every other post is us drinking, but whatever.
I got to keep tagging Ray until he shows up to an event.
I know.
The bum.
This guy, freaking
Black.
dumb. Every time he's like, "Oh man, I miss you guys. I want to come down and drive with you." And it's like, "All right, well, do it, dude."
No, he's got like a life and things to do.
What?
Dude, RC is life.
I'm not even sure if is he coming to Expo? Ray, are you coming to Expo?
He must be.
Ray's going to Expo.
He gotta come to Expo.
He can't not come to Expo.
His girlfriend's down the street. He's gotta come.
How far of a drive is it for you guys to get?
Can't be
to-
that far.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
2 and a bit, 2.5
Yeah,
hours.
I think it's a little less than
Oh.
2.
That's not bad.
Expo's close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Sunday drive.
It's further for us.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna
is.
say it's closer for them than it is for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been, I think. Well, I mean, Joey's been down there a lot because he. Okay, what year was that you won the grassroots comp there that we dosed with water?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, like
It's been
2000.
so long. That's a long time ago.
Yeah,
Dude, I kind of want to do a comp again. That would be fun.
yeah. Joey did. What was it? KAT, the S14. Yeah, that must be like 2012,
I don't know.
11.
Trophy's up there. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the date?
Yeah, we used to go down. Like Josh and I used to go down there a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. To the point where the people that own it know my name and say hi to me every time I walk in the door. It's weird. Like, hey.
So what are you guys driving now? Like, what are you guys excited about now? Obviously, you're working on the LPs. What's the fast car?
LP comp is I think what we all focused on currently. That's gonna be exciting on Saturday. Josh is working on. Okay, like I'm gonna be honest. Josh's list of things he has to design is scary.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It's like 40 something things long.
So
Uh,
so if the list is so long, how do you choose like what you're gonna work on?
I don't know. That's the problem.
I think he's lost the list.
Slowly picking things.
How does this list get built? Like, is it all like remarks like driver interaction, or is it things that you are seeing personally? Like, I'm sure it's a combination of both, right?
Yeah, like I think LP stuff is all just people with questions about like the battery tray for the LP. We've had a bunch of people like, hey, we want that. Okay, no problem. Like a servo mount for the LP again. Shiny carbon stuff. Sure, great, easy to do. The like GRK conversion chassis is a little bit harder because every time there's like some engineering involved that Josh has to do. That Josh is not an engineer; he's a pavement specialist.
Bro, I'm
we're-
a hack that
we're
doesn't know what I'm doing.
Guessing at stuff at best, and every time we kind of change something, it's a little bit different. So that one's probably the hardest one to get traction on because it's frustrating.
Yeah.
And
Trying to
then-
do something that's almost all new just kind of sucks. You don't really have a spot to really pick at.
Ooh,
Like,
I like this.
We're playing with RDX stuff right now. Like we have front shock tower, rear shock
yes,
towers.
accidental engineer is correct.
You know, motor mount spacers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's something small that's tangible. You can just pick at it. But like an entire chassis that doesn't share much besides a nose cone and a diff case, it can get a little frustrating at times when it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So the goal was to have that thing ready for Worlds,
But
and with 3D printing in question for that one, that changed our approach a little bit.
now, has that rule been rescinded completely, like for this Worlds? I forget.
I've heard that it is, but I don't know if I've seen it in writing.
Yeah. I think that's the case.
I know like regionals, they finally said they didn't care.
Well,
But
Judd was
Worlds-
like, "F that" right from the beginning.
Pretty much, yeah. Judge was putting up a pretty good fight, and I appreciate it.
Jake confirmed 100% not a thing, no longer a rule.
Oh, good. Okay, nothing official yet. Okay.
Yeah, but Josh has already changed everything, so it doesn't even matter. We already went all in with
I've
not using
changed it. I've broken it.
Oh no.
We made it worse. I broke Josh's car. What was it on Friday? Yeah.
Let's face it, we've all broken Josh's car.
Oh, it
Some point.
sounds like it's designed to be, it's meant to be broken so you can figure it out, right?
I don't
We'll
know.
go with
Which
that.
was never like, we never thought that, I'm going to say, like, we never thought mine would be the reliable one because it breaks a lot too. It's only one piece that breaks though, which is just because we don't have the right material to print with it. I think like the motor mount, when you tighten the motor screws too much, it cracks.
Yeah.
So like as soon as you get tight, it's like there's a fine line in there to make it so it doesn't move or it doesn't crack.
Yeah.
So we're just finding the right material for that. I'd like I mean, Josh would love to do it in. What was the one you're looking at yesterday? PA6.
Well, we can go to like Craft Cloud.
That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, and we can do all sorts of different materials like PA612, SLS PA612, or if we want to spend real money, like get into like aluminum or stainless or stuff like that, which would be neat, but not really practical.
If anybody has a good machinist they want to send us to that isn't ridiculously expensive,
Have you guys
That'd be
quoted
very nice.
on Send Cut Send?
Scary.
I don't know, man. After my experience of putting in carbon parts into Sandcut Send, I'm terrified of machining because their carbon prices were what made me buy a CNC.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, like the local guy, we went to a machinist here and I asked because I was curious about making a set of rear knuckles, so like square with some attachments points. And I think it was a minimum order of 10 at like, what was it, $200 a set.
That's
And then if we
crazy.
ordered like 1,000, it was down to like $50 a set. And I was like, that's still too much. So we scrapped that idea pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crab brought up CNC Bandits. I know that Lance has
Yeah.
used them in the past.
Yep,
Carbon
that's
fiber stuff.
Yeah,
that's who I was using, and he's solid. He does a really good product. It's just I don't like prototyping through it for the most part. Like maybe when we get into big batch stuff, possibly, but it's kind of nice just being able to hop in my truck, drive 15 minutes, and go cut some carbon. So
Mhm.
yeah, the turnaround time was what was like, we don't stock
Yeah.
much. I have, 4 of each part. So when the turnaround time is like 2 weeks, it kind of gets.
Well, yeah, you're just getting
hard.
bogged down. I think for prototyping, that's kind of fine. Just keep doing
Yeah,
that.
when mass production comes into play, we'll probably definitely go back to them, I think.
Yeah, get it dialed.
And like did you finish the front shock towers, Josh? Yeah, you did. We cut some.
which one? The RDX ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones I'm excited about. Like, I think Austin's got the only set right now. And Austin keeps trying to steal my car every time I come down there. He's like, can you just leave this? No, I'm not leaving it. No.
Like progress still needs to be made.
Yeah. I love driving it. It's a great car. I'm not giving it up until the next one's done. But I think we're close on the next one. But yeah, is it Austin? Yeah, Austin's got the only set we have right now, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
we got
it's I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's nice.
yeah. Oh, it's
Not-
great. It's
doesn't mean
hugely
much.
adjustable, which is nice. You can put it wherever you want it, which is something you don't really see in shock towers. So, do you have it up there, Josh?
I can
Do you have
throw it
the pieces?
into. Oh no, I can't because it's on my phone. Can I do this without
was gonna say,
touching everything?
Do you have the pieces in front of you?
Oh no,
Oh, okay, never mind.
I
Thought they might
photos
be on
my
the
phone.
car. Oh,
Probably.
throw them up in.
I can throw it in Discord. I can do that.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I took those photos the other day.
So what are you guys' roles in Slide Factory? Pretty
Josh
much-
makes stuff.
Yeah,
I sell stuff.
you do the other stuff.
Joey does the reels.
Okay, sick.
So when
Joey's
you
definitely
like
media.
love the reels, that's all Joey.
Nice.
Because Josh and I don't know how to do those. We just
It's not hard. And they suck.
Joey, take the win. I know how. Like, I mean, I've been doing web development for almost 2 decades.
Oh shit, I
I
didn't know that.
I do. Yeah, like I do. E-commerce stuff is just kind of normal for me, so that's kind of what I've been fiddling with. I've never done like social media stuff. Is all Joey. That's
Yeah.
all Joey.
How
But
did
when
I
he
not know
makes
that?
those crazy memes about me, super fun.
Have we ever talked about that?
But what?
E-commerce?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes I don't always
I
remember.
think there was a
anything.
lot of beer involved.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretty sure. I think there was drift to death. There was not a lot of sleep and a whole lot of beer.
No.
So
Well, that's the whole point.
yeah.
Just throw it in general chat, Adam.
In
Yeah,
general?
that'll work.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I just finished a big project at work, so I'm all like
Oh, nice.
up on my development stuff right now. But then, I'll not do any development for like the next year and a half.
I've been doing WordPress for like 15 years.
Mhm.
That's my day job.
Oh, Austin.
Uh,
put picks
getting
up
the-
too, so.
Yeah.
A little
I
bit
saw it.
more
I'll show it
into.
here.
Oh yeah. Okay. There we go.
There you go.
A little bit more into learning more about Shopify as I run my own Shopify store. Which is kinda
Yeah.
fun.
That's a very reasonable place to go.
Yeah.
So this is like reminiscent of the Gaelen rear shock tower. It's kind of funny. Just how it like comes up. Oh,
Josh, you want to walk through that one? Like
It's
you
a
had
shock
ideas
tower.
when you were
It's
doing
a
it.
carbon shock tower.
Yeah, I don't like RDX shock towers. I think they're dumb. I like Yokomo shock towers because that's what I've grown up in this hobby with, is all Yokomo stuff. So I wanted more adjustment. So you have forward and rear adjustment with spacers, and then you have a whole bunch of shock holes to mount it wherever you want.
It's funny. It's funny you say that because I've been driving MDs the last couple of years, and I'm like, Yokomo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember having holes and stuff.
Yeah, adjustment.
DJ, do a
Cool. Yeah, you missed that.
I was looking at MDs to see what like used pricing is, and they are still not cheap.
Sure.
That's kind of surprising.
1 second.
No, MDs have.
Oh yeah, he did get one with a Canada flag. I forgot about that one.
Oh,
Maple Leaf.
that's sick. You guys got to throw the maple leaf on everything.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. It's very
It's
subtle.
become a
Yeah.
little bit of a brand. Well, here's
I
like
like
our new.
I like the little pocket on the other piece too. That's cool.
Yeah, just I don't know, gives it something instead of
Yeah.
just blank carbon.
I think that stuff is all what really sets parts apart. When it's one thing to just have a 2D shape, but then when you really think about it and put in the work on the details, it gets a little more exciting and fun to look at and lighter and better. We got a
Definitely
kickflip coming.
stronger.
Yes, we got
Like
a
the-
kickflip coming.
Let's try.
These DLP parts have been because like they're all resin printed from like these pieces have been night and day difference. Like getting the flex out of the front end,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Oh no, the heel flip.
and like there's guys that order parts from us that run just these and not the top, just because the tops is like they
Right.
want their own. Sure, but what a difference! Like just
Right, hold on, let me look.
Nice.
Did you guys post any other pictures, like as far as Slide Factory stuff? I didn't ask you to, so yeah.
I mean, I threw my stuff into roast my rigs and roast my crawlers.
oh, I did not do any of that.
Have you
It-
guys gotten
it all looks pretty
into
terrible.
crawler stuff at all?
They've always been
Yeah.
stuff.
So, Josh joked the other day that we should make Crawl Factory. Because Josh made a custom chassis for his crawler.
Oh, cool.
And it's like a leaf crawler that he ordered. He ordered some 3D printed leaves, and then we went crawling, and he broke them all pretty quickly because it's Josh and he breaks everything. Oh, you used the light box? That's cheating.
Yeah, I did.
You bum.
Yeah, I did that before I got on.
You absolute bum. I'm not posting mine. Then my truck.
So take us through this chassis. What is stock? What is not?
I mean, at the moment, there's not a whole lot of stock anymore. The rear chassis plate that holds the rear axle is factory FRP, and then like the plastic motor plate, axle plate, whatever you want to call it. Main chassis is carbon, front arms are carbon, and then I'm working on the white parts right there, which are all 3D printed at the moment. That should be in carbon pretty quick. Just playing with cleaning up the design a little bit and adding some features and some adjustment.
So basically, anything you see on these that's carbon is a slide factory part.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Or
all
white.
It's all 2.5 mil matte plain weave, just nice and stiff. You don't have that horrible bendy chassis when you go to pick it up and it just tries to fold underneath your hand anymore.
I always felt like I was going to break it every time I picked the car up.
Yeah.
I mean, was it Jake and Judd had the only two ones without the Slide Factory logo on them. They had PDX logos on them.
Nice. I was gonna say I like the tires too.
Oh, do you have buzz brakes on again?
I don't think so. Do I?
Oh.
Well, he's got
Yeah,
Drift
I
PDX
do.
logo on the
Oh,
tires.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I think I was going to try 29s the other day, and I just never got to it. Judd was talking about them, and I was like, oh, yeah, they're there.
Yeah, we got those bad boys in. They're kind of I don't know. I'm kind of back on my I'm back off of my zero camber game and back onto my like 5 or 6 degrees of camber and just use the edge. So at that point, because I'm burning. I'm just burning.
There's no point for 29s at that point.
Yeah.
One, two,
Coming back
three,
I
sure,
used- I run, I think, about a half degree positive static.
Wait.
And then
A half
don't start with me on that. I'll fight you on that one. This is okay. Like my car is set up like my S13 was for 10 years. It drives like that car. So it's positive, I think, a half degree of camber. It's got a very similar like toe gain setup like a stock S13 does. And it drives so much like that car, it works for me. But everybody looks at me like I'm nuts because I'm running positive camber. But my rear end moves around a lot. Like it's very soft.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a lot of camber gain. But yeah, I will fight people on that. It's fun.
Well, okay. So if it moves a lot, what is your ride height as well? Like how
Yeah,
high?
I
is your
don't know because I can't measure it. It goes over my gauge.
So you need a buggy gauge, is what I'm understanding.
I need a buggy. Yes, I do need a buggy gauge, or one of those digital ones that look pretty cool. I kind of want to try one.
I'm not sold on those because like you have to.
Those new one, that one we saw on online recently.
Whatever Sky RC one or whatever we saw. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know if you have to calibrate it every
They
time?
calibrate it every single time, I think.
That's bogus.
Yeah, and you gotta calibrate it. Like I guess you have like the digital calipers, and you gotta calibrate it with the digital caliper.
Well,
And then
they
you
have
can
that
go-
little stepper thing, like that little aluminum piece, and then
Yeah, I
you
guess
just
you can
set
do
it.
that too.
But that's still annoying. Like to do that extra one step, instead of
Yeah,
just
nothing
pulling out
beats
like
a simple.
a
gauge.
step. Like
Yeah, step. It's just so quick, right? Nothing beats that.
So for me, like ride height is set on feel. I'll go drive the car and see what it feels like, and go.
I mean, everything on your car is set by feel.
That's fair. Except toe.
Like-
Toe's about the only thing I've ever made kind of
This.
measure.
this is all
But
you
like
need.
Galen, you're the only car that I've seen. Even I don't know, all the cars online with the front sway bar that makes it like you make it work,
Well, yeah, nobody's got a front sway bar.
and that makes.
I think I'm
literally
gonna go
car
thicker one,
drive
actually.
amazing, regardless of what your rear end does. Not my style, but your front end feels great because of the sway bar, and no one else has that.
Sure.
Oh, we got
Did you-
word that you don't need to calibrate it every time.
Oh, that's good.
Well, David knows everything, so yes, David. We'll trust you.
What are we calibrating?
Whatever.
I thought I
David
read in the
does
instructions
do
that you had to calibrate it every time, but
I thought so too.
what?
That might have been a digital camera gauge.
Ooh,
We're-
that
we're-
might have been that one. Yeah.
We're talking about the digital ride height meter thing from like Sky RC.
I thought no, whatever. David, whatever David says.
Whatever Adam, that piece, the thing that Adam has, the tool. That's all you need.
Which one's that?
The little
The little step
The one,
gauge.
the
This
one
thing.
that doesn't fit.
The one that
The
everyone
one that
has.
doesn't. The one that doesn't fit under my car.
I have a buggy one somewhere, and that one goes up
Yeah.
to
Wait,
30.
hello?
I have the same one. It just slides right under the car.
You want to know my ride height gauge? It's just one of these.
Yeah,
Oh, see, mine's just like cool.
Just do this.
It's definitely a buggy ride height though.
yeah,
It's kinda
but
wild.
Logan's rear end like doesn't move at all either. Like it's
Yeah.
like an audible tap from the.
I remember
from
that driving this
bottoming out.
car. Like it was such a weird feeling to me because mine moves everywhere, and yours didn't move at all.
No.
It's just
Well,
different.
I'm on the new chassis now, and it's a little more normal, I guess.
Yeah, how does Caster feel?
It feels weird, but I'm getting used to it. You know, I went out. We went out to Phoenix, obviously, this last weekend. Yeah, I just got an MD3 built. It was I did the math. It was like my 4th day of driving it, and we did their STC, and I got 4th in qualifying, which was Ty and Adam tied with like a 90 something. I forget what their score was, and then I tied with Austin Lewis with an 89. So that's not bad.
But did you get a 1? Because like
No.
a 1's real hard to get.
I didn't get a 1. That
That's-
is an impressive score.
Galen is something.
I think you're one of a kind.
I think so.
On that.
I was impressed with myself. I don't know how I did it. I thought it was full zeros, and you're like 1. Okay.
Yep. Yep, it is black, of course. I don't know why I don't what other color there even is really. Just
Can the
get black.
MD3 switch between torque and anti-torque setups? Because I know it comes with the anti-torque idler gear.
Yeah. I don't know. I would
David.
assume. I bet it could. You can
Could
put the
have
other
to.
trans in, like you can just put the gears in it. It's
Yeah.
the same transmission, halves. So you can just put the gears on it and make it anti-torque if you wanted. I'm digging the belt. It's I can't say that I noticed some crazy difference, but I don't have an issue with it so far. I just put the bigger top shaft and bigger belt on there.
You think the feel feels like softer with the belt? The drive feel?
No,
No.
I don't
And we
know.
problems like locally. There's a couple guys that kept snapping them. That was the weird part.
Is there a tensioner?
Yeah.
Then I bet you if they've never dealt with a belt before, they're probably too tight.
Probably
Yeah.
overtensioned, yeah.
That's the learning
Yeah.
curve with the sprint 2
So-
days.
There's no instruction as far in the manual as far as how to set the belt. It just says, slide the tensioner.
Not
Mhm.
too tight.
Yeah. So I just said it. I said it basically so that I couldn't feel it, being tight when I just rolled the car, basically. But when you put the big belt on and the bigger shaft, it's pretty tight, just with the tensioner all the way loose. So you're gonna have some break-in time, hopefully, and that'll.
I was
chill
gonna
out a
say,
little bit.
have you checked in after running like a few batteries through it?
No, I haven't, but I was running mine pretty hard and I never snapped the thin belt, so I'm not too worried about it. But now I got extra belts and stuff, so
Yeah, the key there is just having spares, because like that was all the problem with Sprint 2 is like we would just it was never the front belt, the long one. It was always the rear one.
mm-hmm.
But they stretch and wear, and like that's just life. As long as you're
I have
prepared
noticed
for it.
that they're kind of dirty.
Yeah, like because they disintegrate.
Logan, we
Yeah.
can race. Who can swap out a belt, or I don't get
Oh my
faster
God.
at the track.
You will dominate me. You have to do a lot of work to get the belt off of an MD. I don't know. Maybe
Race you.
I've done it once now. We should race next time I see you. Just out of curiosity.
For fun.
With a live stream at an expo.
You have
No,
to
that's-
you have to take basically the whole rear end apart to
Oh,
get to
really?
that. Yeah, because everything bolts to the transmission halves, which are bolted together. So
And you have to,
you
split
have to
the
take all
halves.
that stuff off to split it.
Yeah.
Well, because you got to split it to get the belt on.
Here's your
Yes.
Hector tip of the day.
Get good at swapping.
them.
So that's the only thing. So I'm kind of just testing it, and we'll see how it goes. It's only 7 screws. Okay, sure.
Man,
I mean, if it's
you
only
know.
7 screws, then that has the GRK5 beat. No, wait.
How
does it?
many,
Like 4?
No, it's more than 7, isn't it?
I don't know.
9 screws, maybe?
Yeah, GRK is pretty fine. Like it's not bad because you just pull the top off.
Oh, now we have more qualifiers. 7 screws, 2 turnbuckles, 2 shocks.
Yeah.
No, the GRK5
Okay, there we go.
12 screws for sure. Yeah. I can do my eyes
Like
closed
the-
now.
I don't know how Jake used to do those the pinions in the diff so fast. I've done a couple of them now, and I'm like, how did you do that so fast?
Well, I mean, it helps when you don't have to take the toe block out.
Yeah, that's the downside of my car. Someday I'll get the updated chassis with the YD2 toe blocks and not
Nah,
my
I
3D
don't
printed
know.
junk.
I don't know if you're gonna get one.
You'll get it
So
after
people are-
Noble for his
You
LS.
have 90% of the parts for it already.
Noble's still waiting for his LTS. You're waiting in line, Gaelen.
I'm still waiting for my LPS.
No, I built your LTS and then I took it apart.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for my front arms too, so we're
List
good
of
for a
things
while.
that Josh has to do that will never get done.
It's a long list.
Listen, man, I might have the ADHD. Things get tossed
My
around.
favorite is when stuff gets added to your list that there will never be a time for that to get done. You're
No,
just
that's
like,
the TCO2.
Yeah, I bought
I'll
a
get there.
It's at
TTO2
the
and I
bottom.
was like, I'm gonna make parts, and I took apart a TTO2. It's still apart.
And now Carrie's not even going to drive one, so like, what? Who cares? Who's even driving a TTO2 anymore?
Yeah,
Josh is.
maybe one day.
Well, what's the RX-01 that Joey ordered? I think that's.
Did you get one,
on the list
Joey?
at some point.
Yeah, from Addiction, yeah.
Have you
I'm
got
gonna
it yet?
order
or
one
no?
too.
No, I haven't got it yet.
I
still
kind of
have to
was
order one.
thinking I would be given one of those, but I haven't been, so I probably won't get one.
Rude.
I wanna make
You could
parts for
join the
that.
LP trains.
Yeah, I think I'm
Uh,
still. I've driven plenty of LPs and they're always fun, but I think I'm just gonna always be a 1-car guy.
That's boring. So you need at least 5. That way, 3 can be taken apart.
Clearly
with no
he needs
chance
a
of being
crawler.
put back together.
It'll be 5 of the same exact car.
Yeah, 5 MP3s.
Which
Slightly different.
actually, Dow posted this little poll for you guys.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
So, what would you do during a comp if your belt dies? Would you replace the belts, or would you use a pre-built trans and just swap it in?
No. See, that's why you have 5 spare chassis that all look the same, so they don't know you swap them.
But dying in what way? So just make it tighter.
No.
No, this
I would
is
say
not a
full-
GRK. You
full
don't
failure.
just send it.
Yeah, I mean, I could theoretically right now, I could just take the old trans off and swap the entire rear end. That'd be a pretty drastic change.
I mean, luckily
you
you
get
have
the
both.
RDX guys walking. I mean, I was carrying a full built RDX trans when I had the RDX. No different.
Yeah, it wouldn't be
That
too
was
hard to do that.
That was the first car I ever blew up a trans in. Was the RDX. I thought I sold off my last one, and then Josh stole it.
Yeah, I think just if money is no issue here, then it's obviously a lot easier to take 4 screws off, pretty much.
Like, so my car, the idler gears, again, like GRK style, like the idler gears are the problem. And I think I've destroyed 4 sets of them in a year.
Now, when you say sets, how many idler gears is that?
2 pairs.
And I run like the wrap up palm gears. Like I like those the best so far. But like four sets in a year, not that bad. For me to swap them is 8 screws. So it's like 15 minutes. Like, could I do it in comp? No. I don't think so. Could I like pre-build myself another set? Probably. But I never really had the inkling to. Generally, you hear them coming apart long before they come apart. So if I start to hear them coming apart and I'm like mid,
I mean, you say
Mid-comp?
that, but
eh.
my whole top gearbox seized on me on the last trip down to PDX.
Yeah, but that was the motor moving, wasn't it?
No.
Oh no, it got stuck on the shaft.
Yeah, I
You
melted
got shafted.
idlers to carbon and bearings to shafts, and I did that one good, man.
You did do that one good. Not yeah. I mean, that was the PDX was the first place I blew up one of those pinions.
Was that the same comp where I had to change a belt too? I think so.
No, that was
Did you
me.
wrap up?
That was me. You blew up your belt, and then I blew up my
Oh yeah.
transmission
Yeah, it
right
was
before
like,
the comp too, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
it was like full transmission swaps.
You're both doing it.
I did the last comp we went down for. I did the down when Logan made fun of me for having worn in tires. And I swapped tires right before qualifying, and then
Oh,
could
man.
not drive the car. And then he like
Sabotage.
You guys
15
better not
practice
listen to
laps
me.
afterwards, and I was like, "That was dumb. Why'd I do that?"
Nobody should listen to me ever. I'm always
That's
just
solid.
just trolling. pretty
Stay
much.
here.
Like, thanks, Logan. Thanks for that.
Yeah, we like the tire supply has been such that we just aren't really worried about tires lately.
Maybe that.
You know, we try to get them, but we can only do so much. Hey, Charlie,
What's
how you
up?
doing?
What's up?
So, what chassis are you looking forward to most? Like the newest chassis, or not necessarily newest, but what's gonna pique your interest for like chassis development?
The RXL one looks like fun.
Yeah, I kind of was thinking that you guys would be up
Yeah,
that
it's-
alley.
So it's a lot of flat panels. It looks like doesn't look like it would be too bad to make some parts for.
Mhm.
Trying to convince myself to like RDXs enough to push forward on that.
You're almost there. You
It's slowly getting there.
You've got one in the house now.
Yeah, I'm staring at it right now. It's fantastic. It makes me angry. Yeah, I don't know. Just slowly picking away at projects. There's nothing that super pops into my head. There's nothing that I really want to go out and buy to make parts for that we don't already have, because we have an SD2, we have an RDX, we have GRKs. We have LPs, all in disposal, so it's not too hard to make some parts for.
Like for me, the GRK conversion is what I'm most excited about, but that's because it's our own stupidity and our own design of things. And it just gets like because it's just ours.
Yeah,
and that's the exciting part.
It's a bigger project, and it's like all Slide Factory.
Yeah, like there's two things left of the original GRK chassis that are left on that car.
Yeah,
and that's the exciting part. Like
one, if you want to get down to it, like we don't even need a nose cone at this point.
Yeah, that's fair. You made like a carbon half to it that was pretty cool.
It's more so learning processes and learning how to actually make stuff into physical pieces using the CNC.
Yeah,
like, 3D printing's cool, but it's not a product for the most part. I want hard either aluminum or carbon pieces,
right?
And it's figuring out work holds and learning how to flip things and hold it properly and being able to do multiple sides, and
you can't just draw up whatever you can imagine and throw it on a CNC machine. It doesn't really work that way.
Well, we were talking about this the other day because Josh and I design things very differently.
Oh God!
And Joey is trying to learn more about fusion.
It's not work. It's not computing.
Joey is a master of Tinkercad. Like let's be fair here. Like the man does some magical things in Tinkercad I don't understand. But when it comes to designing stuff, I used to design stuff in SolidWorks for a living. That was a previous career of mine. Like I built playgrounds that were like 200 feet by 200 feet. Like they were giant projects. So when I design something and Josh opens it up and he goes like, "What did you do?"
No,
I don't understand.
No,
so then he has to take what I built and strip it all down so he understands it, so they can build it back up in the way that works for him. It's quite amusing. But yeah, 3D printing has been. I think we only offer two products right now. Oh, three in 3D print: the vector mount, the diff case, and then the foam deletes for the LP.
Yeah, those are fine, but
everything else has worked really well in carbon, and I think someday we'll be offering aluminum pieces. I hope. When Josh figures that one out, amongst his free time.
So, how are people finding out about Slide Factory? Like, I know there's word of mouth, right? That's pretty popular. But are there any other avenues that you're taking?
Sort of. Like we've done a little bit of advertising as far as like Facebook ads and stuff goes. Try and be active in like the LP group. We're pretty active in. People talk about our product all the time just because they're LP stuff. I think our main basis point is like solving a problem. So like what do people see as a problem with a car? Like the foam delete, big problem with the LPs. So solving that has been really a big part of it. And offering like the front arms have been a kind of a big talking point because of just how they're designed. And like people like I can't think of his name. What's the other guy? Brett?
Oh yeah. Glory Garage.
Yeah, like he does some really cool stuff with LP stuff.
His parts are gorgeous. I'll
his parts are very pretty. We don't do that. That's not us. But it's for us. It's like solving a problem. So like Austin asked for a front shock tower for the RDX, and that was something we worked on. And then we've done rear shock towers for the RDX. So when we find a performance problem with a car that we can, solve, that's what we focus on. Because I think that's where all of us are kind of orientated. Is we want the cars to perform. That's not the prettiest of things in the world, but as long as it does the thing it needs to do, and gets the performance out, that's where we're at. So like LP's had a couple like small changes, like the front arms, the main chassis, and like the roll was like the big problems with it that we saw, and we fixed those.
Yeah, I think with the LP in particular, like they were trying to. I think the goal was to make a really cheap chassis, right? That was super affordable, but inevitably, when people do save all that money, they're gonna want to spend their savings on upgrades or extras, or eventually, they'll want to change it, or they'll have the budget to do so. So now
Like-
you have a lot of kind of areas where you can improve it, because where they were, taking cost cutting methods before, you can go and upgrade it in a way that makes a lot of sense.
We got a guy locally that we sold a bunch of parts to that bought an MST something, I can't remember what it was. Took the motor out, took the gyro and servo out of the chassis, and then put them in LP, and just had a whole bunch of fun with it. And since he's been driving, he's upgraded the servo. I think it was to an RSST and then a Revox for the gyro, but still like the same MST motor package and ESC package. And he's like, I paid $250 for a car, like an RTR car. And yes, the radio is old, whatever. But the guy just rips around the track with us and just has a bunch of fun. And he's like, this has kind of made the hobby enjoyable. And I think that's what really we're all about, is especially with the LP stuff. Like, the cheaper, the better. Like, there's, improvements we make, but as long as we can all come out and have fun, and I mean, like, we've got 25 locally and 24 at my last count locally. And they just keep growing. Like, Aiden keeps ordering more. And they keep selling out, so.
That's good.
Yeah. It's fun to have a little community because like those cars don't really they're not going to keep up to Joey. We're going to try. We're going to try our darndest to keep up to Joey.
I mean, you give James one and he can do pretty good with them.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty stellar 86s.
They're close. Like, we're at a point now where I'd say in probably 80% of the track, they're similar. But there's a couple, like, especially down the straights and stuff, they just don't have the speed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it just doesn't have the motor.
It's
Yeah.
unreal how fast those LPs can
Yeah.
go. Even when we're down at PDX last time with Jake, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was on everyone's door, and like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even know it was an LP if you didn't ask them or look.
Yeah.
It's it's unreal, and it's just the way they're
So-
set up with the motors, and you're just using it's just usable power, and they're light,
Yeah.
simple.
Like mine it's hilarious to me. This was a motor I bought probably at the beginning of the Slide Factory insert again, so 14 years ago. It's a 17 and a half turn with no can timing adjustment, no anything. We were no boost, no turbo, and I think I'm down to like an 18-tooth pinion now. But it rips. Like, no question, I have the most fun possible with that car. It's not the fastest thing. I go drive my GRK conversion car, and after a day of driving the LP, I go drive that car, and I can't drive it anymore. It's so fast. Like, oh, okay, it's not the same car
Yeah,
anymore.
because you untrained your finger with the LP.
I
Yeah.
definitely
That's what
did.
happens.
Yeah.
You untrain your finger.
Yeah. You lose the muscle memory.
But it's the like
You
it's
sit
the
on full throttle with the LP.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate training car.
My thing with the LPs is like, if it's ideally set up, it's like you can like barely link the whole track. You know what I mean? Like it should be hard.
You want it to run straight and be able to throw it as hard as humanly possible into corners and just barely have enough traction or have enough power to push.
Yeah.
Like, I think Joey was playing with my LP the last time I had it out, and he pulled down the throttle endpoints to like 55% on a 17 and a half turn motor with a 21 tooth pinion, just because it was still too much wheel speed.
Yeah.
Just
And it's just more fun.
all
It is.
pure
It's more
mechanical
fun.
grip.
I mean, in a Seto, I have plenty of fun driving pro cars and mid power cars. Mostly I drive cars that have 600 horsepower or whatever. It's fun. It's good. But there's something to going back to like really slow, like K powered cars. And you're just like, I can barely get this thing around the track, but it's a blast.
Well, Josh and I in our Seto days used to do Civics. So like 160 horsepower Civic are on mission. God, we sucked. But
Still
like
do.
that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd given up on that one. Or what was R Factor?
Yeah.
Wait, that takes me back.
That's old school.
Joey and Josh and I used to spend hours on R Factor just ripping around tracks and having fun. But like low power is just a giggle.
Yeah, it's a blast. It's just you can.
Because it's so consistent because you don't have to mid power, like you don't have to pedal it at all.
Yeah, and you're more limited.
Effort in like different places or different throttle. Like it's just, I don't know. It takes effort, but it's not the same. Like you're trying harder, but you're trying differently. Like you know what I mean? It's like
it's why people like Miatas more than crazy high horsepower race cars. A lot of times,
it kind of feels like the same difference between like stock buggy versus mod, like in RC racing world.
Yeah, a little bit. Stock buggy to me gets a little boring.
Well, right, because it's all momentum and
they have so much grip that you a lot of the time you can hold it like wide open for like most of the track.
Which is like an LP.
I think like but like a race situation is also different than tandem. Like you're just out there to have fun.
Yeah.
And I think like Saturday is going to be all fun. The real, I guess, difference to me, like in an LP, is the diff setup. Like if you've got the diff dialed in, you are gonna walk away from everybody.
Yeah, so that's kind of raises a good point. Are there any rules regarding diffs in this comp?
Well, because LP only comes with one. Like there's only one diff option, the one it comes with.
Yeah.
So it's a ball diff, so you can adjust it.
Yeah.
But like dialing your diff in makes all the difference. And like we've got a new track as of today.
Yeah, they changed the whole layout.
Yeah.
So
we have a fully new track as of today.
That's good.
So tomorrow we're gonna go do some testing and try it out.
Yeah,
and then Joey's got to set some zones and figure out what he wants to do for judging.
Who usually sets the zones at 88?
I mean, they did change this a little bit. Like Jake did it once. He fixed a bunch of zones on it.
Jake did it once.
Yeah.
Jake did it once and never changed again.
Yeah.
Well, Jake did it once and then they eliminated the whole zone.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They moved that one.
They just changed the whole corner after.
So actually,
Joey did it once. I know.
So with it being an LP comp specific, like, are you catering to the characteristics of an LP?
Not really. Like,
you mean zone placement or
zone placement, angle.
It's gonna have to some extent because I mean the cars are a bit underpowered.
Mm-hmm.
You can't stretch out some zones that you would on like a fast car, right? Where you could just like
turbo just lowering
the next zone or something, but
mm-hmm.
it should be fine. Like the LPs hang with the fast cars anyway, so the track. It's not huge track, right? It's not like it's like
it's not super G.
Right?
Yeah,
right.
So the track's already small enough already that shouldn't make a big difference.
Yeah, there's very few areas where like an LP sacrifices.
Yeah, like you have like the straightaway would probably be like the start of the start line,
mm-hmm.
and you wouldn't use a straightaway in the comp if you didn't have to.
Yeah.
Unless it was like the start of it wouldn't be like mid track.
Mm-hmm.
It just wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We lost Logan.
Oh no.
Have you guys had this one? This one's for Miko. Have you guys had 85-degree bakery? I think it's 85 degrees Celsius or something like that.
I think I've had it when I visited family.
Okay. So as long as the kind of grab is there, this should work out. So we have 85 degrees.
This is so easy. Like, it's not even a question.
The 85-degree bakery thing, that's a California thing?
Mm-hmm.
I know. There's one here in Oregon, too.
Yeah, they're like West Coast, I think.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they're all over. I don't know. This is so easy.
Why would people not vote two? Like, I don't.
Why
get it.
would you even consider to or one?
If you never had poutine, like good poutine, not.
Well, they only know poutine from Jake's experience.
Oh yeah, no,
It's not
that's
gonna help.
Yeah,
that.
no,
I mean,
that
that
was
That was a good
literally
experience.
when Jake got food poisoning. That's the only time I've ever heard of poutine
No.
for sure.
yeah, no. Poutine wins,
Yeah.
like hands down.
I
just
feel
had some
like
poutine this weekend, so honestly, I think I got my pick.
I feel like
Do you guys even know what carne asada is? Because
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, yeah,
I feel like when the PDX guys go traveling somewhere, someone will probably have food poisoning at least once.
no.
most
I think-
I'm gonna say most of my American friends when they come up here can't handle the beer. That's the situation.
What beer?
The beer that we have.
What about it?
Well, it's got more
That
alcohol
sounds like
than
a
yours.
challenge.
It does. I'm
Does
not
it?
that person. Well, yeah. Well, no, because you guys come up here and then buy American beer. It's not the same. Or bring your own. One of the two.
Okay.
It's like
Wow,
Modelo's just not. No,
Challenge-
it's-
Jake,
Oh,
Jake,
no.
I think challenge has been thrown down.
I think-
Modelo is
I think- I
whatever.
think
Modelo
Travis
is
has
like
some-
specifically not high alcohol content because we
Yeah.
want to drink all day.
It's fair. I think Travis has a brewery set up for Saturday.
This is 7.8.
Ooh.
Okay, brother. Now you're pissing me off, dude.
Ooh.
Shoot.
So I can't tell if carne asada is like being pushed just because of demographic and location.
I mean, Miko voted for carne asada. That should tell you
Okay.
everything you need to know.
Like, carne asada is delicious. No hands. Like, no question. But poutine is poutine.
I can't make a decision, to be honest, because I know all three.
Joe, you can't vote twice.
Didn't work. Oh well.
Oh, here you go, Joey. I can make that work for you.
No,
Don't
don't make
worry,
it
Here,
work.
don't
okay,
worry.
go for it.
I will vote again.
I don't know if it actually.
Hey, Josh, where do you think the best poutine is around here?
Oh god, I have no idea.
I was thinking Texburger, maybe.
See, you guys don't even know.
It's because it's all
No,
good.
but like, I mean, I'm from Ontario. Like, Ontario's got better poutine than here.
You got the
It's-
places
Wait,
downtown,
wait.
but
You would go to
Ain't nobody
poutine
have
and be
time
the
to go
Belgian
downtown.
fries on Commercial Drive. That's where we should go.
Can
Aiden
you guys?
closes early. If Aiden kicks these guys out early on Saturday, we're
Okay.
gonna drive to Commercial Drive.
no, man, I'm not
Okay.
driving from Vancouver on Saturday back to Langley, back to Vancouver.
You're such a loser.
And it's red gravy too, right? Like generally.
That's great.
What's
Can you
red gravy?
Yeah.
Okay.
for
So,
for
yeah,
Dow?
That answers my question.
Can you explain what
Marcus,
poutine
red
is?
gravy.
That answers my question. That's a yes.
Oh,
Poutine
Dow-
is a dish. It's a French Canadian dish. It's cheese curds, not cheese, with good gravy on fries. That's poutine. And if you put any other cheese on poutine, I will slap you upside the head.
What kind of cheese?
Cheese curds.
Yes. Yes. I love cheese curds.
Yes. But proper, like, squeaky cheese curds. Just-
Is there a difference? What you
Oh,
like
come
not
on.
fried?
There's a difference in
whoa.
This is like if there's a difference in maple syrup. Like, don't start this on me. We're Canadian. There's a difference in maple syrup.
I'm wondering.
Why we brought you guys maple
So-
syrup.
Here's the real this or that: Wisconsin cheese curds or Canada cheese curds.
Canada cheese curds. Wisconsin has good cheese curds. No argument there. But I will take like French Canadian cheese curds every time.
Albert.
Wow,
Yeah.
does this anger you?
Kraft single? No Kraft singles.
Albert's talking about trailer park cheese curds, dude.
My old roommate used to make Kraft single nachos.
Hell yeah.
Not a thing. No, don't eat those.
Yeah, Dow. Carne asada just meaning like the
I think he's-
seasoned and marinated
I
beef
You could just
In
put
a-
that on
in a
poutine,
burrito.
and then it's even better.
You could.
Do
put
you
in
remember
the
that place
poutine.
in Burnaby, Josh, with the pulled pork poutine?
Which one?
I'm just telling you guys that if you gotta go to Phoenix to a store that's like not in English, and it's not even a name. It's just like Carniceria number 4.
Okay, so wait.
Oh.
I think you guys are coming up Friday. So there's a down the street from us on the back end, like on the back room of a tattoo parlor. There's a jerk chicken burrito guy that shows up.
Oh, that guy's delicious.
That sounds good.
Money. We're gonna go there on Friday, but you're not coming because you're bummed. So
I am not coming. Because I don't
It's
have
all
an
right.
LP.
Well,
We have another
you're
stream.
gonna solve that problem.
Don't solve that problem, Logan.
Of course. I mean, I could have told you James would pick 85 degrees without even him being here.
But
That's not
then it would be 85 degrees versus Porto's.
What was is Voodoo Donuts still in Portland?
Yeah, but it's like our In and Out, or like not even that. It's like
It was too commercialized.
yeah, it's like in
I
Austin.
was
There's a bunch
disappointed
of
I went there.
like in Austin, if you hear everybody talk about like Stubbs or something, and it's like, yeah, it's fine, but it's not like the best donut place anymore. They just do like wacky shit. That's their whole thing. They're like, oh, put Captain Crunch on a donut. Oh, that'd be fun.
It's like what's the one here? Crumble.
Well, we have
Is it
crumble
crumble?
too.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like one of those. It's not even good. It's all right. It's fine. It's a donut. It's hard to mess up a donut.
Well,
But honestly, like half the time, I like the donuts from the grocery store better than Voodoo.
wasn't there like moniker for Voodoo Donuts like the maple bacon burger donut?
It was. I mean, I had it once. It was sad. I didn't really enjoy it.
If you guys want to like a really weird twister for like food and sliders and stuff, do a either a glazed or a maple bar. Okay. And here's what's gonna mess you up. You do a cheeseburger in the middle.
Okay.
And
I'm on
then
board.
ketchup, mustard, and pickles.
You want to do maple and ketchup?
Yeah.
I'm not sold on that one.
Hmm.
Where is this from?
So this was from like a diner in Portland.
Okay.
I don't know if it still exists anymore, but I'll
I'll try anything once.
The mustard is
Yeah.
what sold it.
No. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, Josh says no to food. That's worries me. What was the burger place we went to last time we were there?
Killer Burger.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, the
I'd
peanut
say-
butter pickled bacon is like one of the most legendary, like weird combo but delicious burger.
So
Sonny,
White Spot here used to have was the peanut butter jalapeno burger.
Yeah, that was good
Oh,
stuff.
that was good. Like for a commercialized burger, God, that was good.
When I was in college for the one semester that I was allowed to attend, we used to do when we were broke because this is all we had. We used to do a blueberry waffle hamburger bun. Basically, it was just blueberry Eggos, peanut butter, bacon, hamburger, cheeseburger, like pepper jack or even cheddar.
Yep.
That was the best thing on the planet.
I'd
dude.
be good with that.
I'd do that. There's
That's
a
so good.
barbecue place down the street from me that does. There's a pastry shop across the street from them. They were doing a collaboration with the croissant, bun on a smash burger.
Yeah.
They only had it for a month, and I missed it. I was like,
Yeah.
I would eat that.
I would eat that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, we go. So every time we go to Portland, I forget what's the Cascadia Inn or something. Cascadia Grill. We go there
Sounds like
for
a hotel
breakfast.
restaurant.
It definitely is.
There's a hotel restaurant.
Okay.
It's like a truck stop hotel restaurant. So it's like huge portions of food. Joey ordered
America style.
No, what was the chicken strips?
It was just chicken strips and fries, and like
Chicken strips. It was like
they're like-
3 breasts of chicken fried.
Hell yeah.
It was fucking wild. Like you can't leave until you finish eating this.
Oh,
Joey looked
failure
at
on
us like
kickflip.
we were nuts.
Kickflip.
Well, there you go. Okay.
DJ, we're gonna have to get like get a ledge in there or something. So at least do kickflip 50 or something.
Yeah.
Also,
Have a
that was
rail in
low
the other
key.
room.
Low key, that was an old school request from DJ. What are you working on? So what body is that, dude?
Wait, who said that? I didn't see it. I was reading
Dow.
comments, but I missed it.
He didn't.
that
He
was
didn't
Dow.
say that, but I'm doing it for him.
Oh,
I'm not
I see.
busy working on your body. Sonny says board slide the Gaelen.
Jeez, that's
It's a big
hefty
enough body,
request there.
right?
That's a hefty
What's
request.
the shell, DJ?
Right now I'm working on an Addiction 890.
Mm.
Sick.
Ooh.
Are you gonna cut your bumper like Jake?
Got one of
or
those.
Make it super short.
No.
Are
I don't know.
you?
Maybe we'll see.
Do you have plans for all the show up
have-
paint that you just got?
Ooh.
Or I guess you don't have it yet.
Oh, you fancy.
I mean, there's only one bottle of paint that I'm necessarily waiting on, but yeah, I'm kind of waiting for that. I was actually just talking with and shout out to James, amazing painter too. He's gonna whip up some maskings for me, and so I can have that and do my own masking. And
We just he bought about $80 worth of paint down in Phoenix, and it's all coming back with his dad. So
And
we'll
the
get that in
binder
a couple of weeks.
with the PC binder.
yeah, it's all PC binder, but then I also got like a bottle of clear. I mean, it's all. There's only one bottle for me, and the rest is for the buddies. But yeah,
Yeah. If you have friends at Tandem, there's a good amount of show up available at the store, not on the website.
yeah. Because I tried looking because I was gonna buy online, unless he's put it on yet on there, but I don't think he can actually technically ship it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, paint's a weird one.
if you're ever in town,
I also, at some point in this episode, wanted to shout out just in general to Tandem. DJ and I were down there this weekend, and Ron is one of the cooler owners that I know. He's a really nice dude. Very welcoming to us. Always makes us feel like rock stars in a way. All the people down there, we made even more friends. Obviously, we saw some old friends. It was good to see everybody. That track is a world-class facility. It says it on their logo, but it is. It truly is. I mean, it's one of the best tracks in the world. Ron does a really good job with the layouts, and I know Chris helps him with that stuff too. It's always like the most fun track to drive. Some of you guys probably all know from being around me that when we go somewhere, I'm not known as being the one that drives the most. I'm kind of like hanging out a lot, and I do a little bit of driving. But when we're at Tandem, it's like I just want to drive, and I try to drive a lot because the tracks are so much fun. Every time we've been there, it's a killer layout. It's huge. You actually get to, let the car sing a little bit. So big shout out to Ron in Phoenix at Tandem RC. Definitely a place to go check out if you're traveling or in the Southwest at all. It's a cool spot.
Josh, do we add that to the road trip?
Oh boy.
We were talking about renting an RV and driving the world, so that would
That'd
be a slight left turn down and then back.
couple more hours, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Honestly,
We've done worse.
track
in a
for
mic car.
track, track for track versus the layouts that I've driven at Tandem and layouts that I've driven at Super G, I would probably, if we're talking purely the track, the layout, I'd probably go with Tandem.
and
I'm
enjoyment,
serious.
yeah, most
Maybe
definitely.
that's a good stop then.
Yeah,
It's so sick.
yeah. It's
So-
super fun.
We talked about renting an RV and just sending it
so
and seeing where we could stop on the way down.
yeah. So that would be PDX stop 1, right? Go
Yeah.
east, and then you can go hit up TCRC over
Well,
Utah,
you could hit, yeah.
and then go
You had to
south.
choose between like Rolling Garage and TCRC.
Well, no,
kind of.
but that would be on the way up.
Both.
You go up, right?
Oh, on the way back, yeah.
So
Yeah.
TCRC, then down to Las Vegas area, right?
Okay.
And
We've
then
done this trip before.
from Las Vegas down, that would be over to like,
You could go to Phoenix,
yeah, and then west over to California area.
and then on your way back, hit up Rolling Garage and A Main.
So this is taking me back, but like Josh and his roommate Anthony and I did a road trip in a 2015 Nissan Micra.
That
We are not
Hell.
small people.
No.
Listen, there was plans for a different vehicle, and it didn't
There
work
was,
out.
and Josh fucked it all up by lowering the car and not making it drivable. So we took my Micra at the time, and we went. Well, we went from Vancouver to Walla Walla, Washington, to go visit villains, hang out there for a couple hours, and then we drove to Vegas, slept there for an evening, went to where was that? What was that taco place called? I forget. Anyway,
Oh, I
I-
can never remember the name. It's
I
one
can't
of,
remember the name.
It's a
It's a chain.
commercialized one, but really
Yeah, yeah.
good.
but they had stab vests on. That's all I remember. So all the staff was wearing stab vests, and it was delicious tacos. And then we went down to what was it called before? Apple Valley, Grange.
Yeah.
Went down to Grange for Super G in again a 2015 Nissan Micra that has a payload capacity of 900 pounds. We were well exceeding. the
You
900
were
pounds.
definitely over that. You were definitely
Definitely
over.
over that. I also woke up in the middle of the night driving into Vegas to these two idiots flat shifting the Micra down the highway, trying to avoid jackrabbits.
That sounds sort of familiar to me when we were bringing our tile back, waking up to the sound of Judd crossing the shoulder lane.
So I think this time we're going to do
also-
it in an RV in a little slightly bigger vehicle, slightly more comfortable.
That'd be nice. Yeah, it reminds me of also when my girlfriend moved out to Oregon. She had a Eclipse, like a Eclipse coupe, like a '98 Mirage, basically.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it was a 2-door. I mean, completely shot. I mean, everything that was broken or could be completely blown out but still work kind of was that. So like oil everywhere, dampers blown out.
Comfy couch.
And she's moving from Arizona to Oregon, so she needs to bring stuff, right? Well, my cousin and his wife, who are not small people, they're both pretty tall, decide they want to join her on the road trip. It's just like, well,
That sounds familiar.
while I appreciate, they ended up going with her and they had a good time and it was great. And I appreciate that she didn't have to do it alone. Obviously, that's really fun too. But it really limited her ability to bring, her belongings.
Everything. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, we had three backpacks for clothes, and then Anthony bought parts on the way down.
Yeah.
So that limited our trunk space some more. So we were like, the person in the back seat got to sleep, which we traded off driving, but that was not really much sleeping.
Yeah.
And then the way home, I think Anthony was driving at first, and then we got to what was it? Top end Oregon?
We touched Southern Oregon, and we said, "Fuck it, we're going home."
Anthony's like, let's get a hotel room, and Josh and I are like, nope, let's get some sugar and keep going. Let's go.
We just go all the way. Yeah. So the cool part is on your way back, actually, there's more tracks. There's Driftwell, which just moved to a bigger spot, which is actually sick. And then the pit stop very soon will also have a bigger spot. And you can also
nice.
swing by Sky Hunter on the way.
And A-Main,
And
like on the way up.
I forgot about you. Yeah, Josh, I think we're gonna plan a road trip.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Here we go.
can we
So-
wait for fuel prices to maybe go down just a touch?
Yeah, no,
we
we're
just
just
gotta
right
sell
now
more
when
parts.
when
Okay.
fuel is the most expensive it's ever been.
Brother,
Everybody buy parts from us so I can justify this to Josh.
When you guys get to Utah, what you're gonna want to do is fill like 200 gallons of gas.
Right.
because it's very cheap there. For some
Anything
reason.
southern of the border is cheaper than what we have right now. I saw $2.66 a liter for diesel the other day.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
but
what's the
that
I
sounds-
saw
translation?
194 for gas today.
Four
Wait.
liters a gallon.
4
No,
liters.
no,
Is it
way more than that. Way more than that, dude.
425?
Way more than that.
So when I
No,
when
No,
I
I
went,
meant like 4
Chat
liters.
GPT it. Oh yeah.
No, about 4.
So then, but then you have to do the price adjustment too, because it's 1.35 right now for the dollar.
Isn't
times
260
1.35.
a liter like $9?
Yeah, it's like 6 something a gallon, I think.
Isn't it
it sounds
nine?
really expensive.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It'd be like California prices.
Josh bought this diesel truck to go farther on things,
save
and
money.
it did not work out.
Well, I can tell you the last time I went through Salt Lake, I got gas in Ogden. It was the first time I had seen gas below $3 a gallon since like
Whoa.
9/11.
Damn.
So they got like it was like 247 or something in Ogden, Utah for a
Jeez.
gallon, which was pretty good.
Okay, switching gears here. Joey.
Oh,
The new Shibata body.
Yeah, finally changed the body, eh?
Yeah.
Took me only, 2 years?
And then you built an S15 and then you didn't put a wing on it.
yeah. See, like
So
I got
why?
the same body here.
So why did you do that?
Without a wing? I've never had a wing.
Yeah, but like
I've already
don't
been peer
understand.
pressured to lower the car, lower the body.
He was peer pressured. It was quite funny. Sunday was detrimental in that one. Or
yeah, I
instrumental in
mean
that one.
those are all valid, so I don't understand why there's not a wing.
We'll see.
We'll see.
No, I got a wing you can have. I'm painting the body, so like,
Yeah, Noble painted this body, did a really good job on it. And then I decoed it up for that one PDX trip.
Yeah, looks sick.
It was really good.
he also
Okay.
painted the JJ's 100 in the background. That is like,
Yeah.
So you're on Agile, I see.
Yeah, Agile. I think I changed. It's a 13.5 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm back on an Agile 10.5 just because I don't have the Merv piece, but
Mhm.
I'll think about it. I kind of like the Agile again.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling.
I kind of want to try a Merv on an LP. I don't know why.
I mean, obviously it would be perfect.
I think
Logan,
it's,
did
but
your-
like, if they did a lower turn motor, I'd be more inclined to do it.
So the D-like motor.
Yeah, probably gonna get one of those. But I mean, like my 20-year-old 17
The motor that they probably made just for the LP. I don't know.
quiet man. Like, come on.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Is there
Don't worry,
anything?
Dal. I'll be back. I'll be back to 380 life.
Yeah, did your motor plate not work for the MD3?
No, because on the belt setup, it has an extra mount for the idler for another idler gear. So I just need to get the little adapter piece, and I'll throw a 3D80 on
Oh.
the new.
The Merv has
On
a
the new
735 option.
Oh yeah, true.
I say Joey's Supra was the reason when I was at Super G, bought a Supra, because it was, I mean, Noble paints a really good body, but like that was the reason I bought it, and that was still sitting on the shelf behind me right now. I just haven't convinced him to paint it yet.
Yeah, Noble painted
That's what-
the JZX body as well.
Yeah, that's what the RDX trade was for. Was for the J's or for the Diction bodies. He charges us more for because like they're cool. I love that JCX body. It's just so good.
Oh.
Chasers are pretty popular right now, and I can't complain.
But like that one's just like the perfect amount of stock.
Yeah, I like cars that are like a real paint. You know,
It's like OEM plus kind of thing. Or not quite, but
OEM plus with those fenders.
yeah, OEM plus
Yeah,
the
that's
giant
good.
wide body.
That's the
Close
plus.
enough. Yeah, that's
That's a lot of plus to me.
there's
like my yard.
there's a car that looks like that comes to the track, so it's kind of cool.
like my
You guys showed me
Stallion in
that.
the
There is
garage.
it, though, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Same paint too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so welcome to Roast My Rig. The thing that we need to be like a lot more roasty about, because apparently we've gotten away from that. So if you care to join Logan, me, and maybe DJ, they both ditched. I don't know where they went. Okay, starting with Miko, tried and true Miko. I don't know, like, he always posts clean pictures is the problem. Let me know if you want me to zoom in on anything. Apparently not. Okay, moving on to Ken. Sorry, Miko.
Oh, you guys have fun. I can't see shit.
Oh, are you like on a phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, if you post my pin, like my screen, as the main, you'll see it a little bit bigger. This is, whoa, too small.
Who's this?
This is Ken.
Ken. Our Ken.
Our Ken, yeah.
All right.
Not Kenny, but Ken. And his MC3.
Seeing some good things here.
This thing is fast.
Yeah.
Like, driving it,
Well put together.
yeah.
I like all of his one-up stuff.
There's an unplugged.
Yeah.
Something is unplugged. That's a little bit confusing.
Hey,
I think
it's okay.
it's
do the same
liberal usage of the one-up heat shrink. I think a little liberal on that, which is fine.
But he wanted all of it, right? He wanted the entire logo.
Yeah. I don't know. Are we looking at button heads in countersink washers? I'm not the biggest fan of that.
Okay.
Some pretty good parts on there, though.
Got
That's a
some
vector.
Poria stuff.
Yeah, I think my only roast for Ken is that I would prefer to see flathead screws, and if you're going to use countersunk washers, that's the best I can do.
Stuff just looks so good. Like everyone's putting too much and a lot of effort into making things look good nowadays. It's like,
Well,
Look at
that's why
everyone
roast
just-
my rig like doesn't
Yeah.
work anymore.
Look at this. Like,
that's a resin print, right?
Yeah,
it looks like it, yeah.
I like the wheel spoke color idea.
I don't like the exhaust tip. It kind of just looks broken.
Dick.
The down firing exhaust.
And honestly, like the lack of the rear bumper just kind of looks out of place to me. Like it's a pretty well put together car, and then there's just no bumper on it.
Like, is this just the embodiment of, like, I bought a Galm, I built a Galm, this is how I feel on the inside? DJ, is this how you feel?
Sometimes.
Dang.
Only sometimes.
That's low key like the best roast that we've had on this segment in a long time.
Goddamn.
That's just how you feel when you buy a car.
That's targeted.
Dude.
Yeah, it's true.
Annihilated him.
There's so much blur in the pictures.
Portrait.
Oh, yeah. Is this just iPhone portrait mode? Is that what it is?
Probably.
No, he has a 2.8 lens, dude.
No, like, this would be like 1.4. like, I can't get that with a 2.8. Not that close. Okay. Lance.
So what is Lance doing with these 3D printed rear axle thing situation? What is that?
Guards.
Oh, the counterweight?
It's just a guard?
No, no.
That's
I
a
don't-
counterweight.
Okay.
He used to make a machined version of it, and they've since discontinued it. which
What does
makes
that
me
do?
very
Just
sad.
change the way the diff feels a little bit?
Well, because
Oh.
the diff is heavy on one side, so the counterweight makes it.
Oh, okay. So it balances your axle?
Yeah, like all the diff and the spur gear are all on the right side. So like
Got you.
you add a weight the right left side.
Got you. I definitely don't like what's going on with the antenna. At that point, just cut it off.
You know, I'd
Like those
prefer.
front arms.
So
Servo
cutting it
saver?
off is one thing. That's fine. Don't do it. Because
Servo saver. Plans.
LPs need yeah, what?
No, LPs need a servo saver.
No, we run
Absolutely
shark
not.
corners. Shark orange for the winner.
I don't have one.
Those
so
are-
I'm curious.
$17 here Canadian, so or $18 or whatever they are now.
wait, so he has
I
an
don't know.
RPX2.
They used to be 14.
Lance has
Yeah,
an
that's true.
RPX2 and an Agile in this thing. With a lot
I think
of
he said he's
gear.
coming up for. He's going to come up for LP Ground 2. I think that's what he said.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Did someone cook up? Did he make a? I'm assuming that's like a plate cover for his spur gear for when he rocks it outside, that he doesn't get like rocks or chips or anything up in there. 'Cause
yeah.
if he
pretty much.
did, that's kind of sick.
I don't know. It also screams like you know when you buy a bike from Walmart and it has the sprocket guard on there.
But hey, some people
That's dope,
need
though.
those.
No, it works.
Hey, man,
no, it
the first thing
actually
you
those-
do though, you take that
That's
shit
Those
off.
spur gears are hard to get.
Oh, the plastic chain guard things, yeah. But like if you're talking about like real BMX stuff,
Oh.
yeah, real BMX chain guards, that'd be sick. That's the idea of what he's going for right there. But the plastic chain guards from Walmart, yeah, take those things off.
What's
I'm like building bikes at work, and I'm just all like, man, I really want to take this thing off, but I can't.
what's the process of insetting like ink or something? I know.
So there's a guy
um,
locally that has done paint, like purple.
Yeah, like I know that
Brad has like
Well,
in
pretty
Gundam
much
World,
with
it's like
carbon,
panel
you
lines.
just fill it. You just pour the paint on and wipe it off. I mean,
Yeah.
you're careful with it, right? Like, but you could easily, fill
Yep.
that in with paint. That's how the 1-Up one is done. They just kind of drop it on the.
Miko's rig is unroastable.
Like that.
yeah, we got
So that's just dropped. They're dropping the
Yeah.
white paint on there, and you just wipe it. And it stays
Josh.
in the
It's a new
crack.
process for you.
Yeah,
Mm,
hit it with the
no.
Gundam marker.
I was gonna try it one time. I've got a couple things that I was gonna risk it on. I was just like, it doesn't matter. You can clean it off probably pretty easily.
Show me Miko's rig. I will roast it.
Oh, we want to do that.
Do we already pass it?
Yeah, it was the first thing that I showed.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was one of his new bodies.
James painted it.
Back,
Yeah.
but yeah. Yeah, is this the James one? Yes, the James one.
Well, yeah, of course it's unrustable. He's only showing the new body that he got. Honestly,
What's
the-
underneath it, buddy? Show
One
us
in the
that.
back's
That's what
cooler.
we're looking-
one in the background is cooler.
Honestly, it is pretty kind of sick.
This thing. We're here.
Yeah. What's that? I'm more interested in that. That thing looks cool. No, shout out to James for painting this bad boy. It looks sick.
Okay, Dow.
Has James moved on to airbrushing it?
I don't think so.
Still.
Yeah, no, we've chatted about this
I
one.
think he's going to be a can guy forever.
He's
yeah,
he's a
that's
can
crazy.
guy.
does such a good job with it.
He likes the cans.
So this is Dow's Bianca.
Shout out Hecotech.
Hecotech always has like I love just the simple theming of it. Like just the logo and how they like put it on their parts. It always looks good.
The chassis in the back is straight. Oh, it's probably his weight shift one, but it's straight flexing.
It's like Jeep Park, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I like that super clean wire loop right there. Whatever that is cool.
This thing?
No, on the GOM.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, little loop to loop.
It's a little roller coaster. Woo!
It's probably something. Oh no, AccuVance does all of their stuff in black wires.
Yeah, no, that's not an AccuVance deal.
This is the most expensive fan setup I've ever seen.
Yeah,
The grill and the funnel.
I still those drilled out trumpet things just still tilt me, dude. You got a bunch of CDs in the background? What is that? Does Chad even know what all those are?
Oh,
Not a chance.
Our chat? Yeah. What are you talking about?
have I already ranted?
DJ, do you know what CDs are?
Dude, what are you talking about? Yes, dude. I know what a freaking VHS is too, so don't get your mind blown on that one, bud.
Man, I thought you were like, what, 14, 15?
Wait,
I mean,
DJ,
I didn't look
DJ.
like it, but
Do you know what a
Actually, I-
Betamax tape is?
you
I
said
never
what?
owned one of those.
Betamax.
I couldn't hear you.
Betamax tape.
I got to shout out Dow too for the magnifiers. I'm a big fan of that actually. That's unroastable.
Couldn't say yes, couldn't say no, Adam.
Laser discs? Not CDs. Laser
You're just
discs.
getting into computer stuff now, right?
No. These
You're
are
just making
movies,
up
man.
words now.
Yeah, you're just making up words. Are these
I'm,
in the
I'm
dictionary? What
Well,
is
mini
these?
disc.
How about
Mini
zip
disc
drives?
was the way. Oh God, tape drives. Or-
Just stop.
Zip
Okay.
drive.
Remember when storage was measured in megabytes and
DJ, just stop.
go back to the wide. Go back to the wide.
To the wide.
Yeah,
Do you remember a Zoom?
of all three cars.
Oh, of all
That's
three
the
cars.
ones,
Okay.
So on the left there, you got the magnifiers. Goated tool right there for RC stuff. The head, the head mount magnifiers. That's goated.
Hey, Josh, where are your magnifiers?
Listen, man, my eyes aren't that bad. Yeah,
Oh bullshit! Absolute bullshit.
they're getting
Oh,
there.
no,
If you don't have a set of those, you're cutting yourself short. I'll tell you that.
See, I'm not making stuff up yet.
I know, dude. I'm reading comments. Chill.
Milwaukee lights, and it goes on your neck. And it's just like two little LED lights, and then you can
Yeah.
put them exactly where you're working. Like that's so good too.
I got the budget
Thanks,
version of the
Mark.
Oslo Tools ones.
I've
Milwaukee
shown
ones
mine
are
on the podcast,
expensive.
but I don't need to show them before. But I got a set. It's very needed and necessary.
Is there?
But also roast to Dow because this is a picnic table.
Oof.
Is there a
Get some
point
furniture?
to having the brace on the back of the overdose mount?
I mean, is
Is it?
that really what you're like arguing against? Because that is already the most pointless part of all time. It goes out and then down and then over and then back up. Like what?
Chill.
this is
Simmer
also
down now, bud. It's a piece of art, okay?
the Rev D piece that's on the Galm. That's
I
what
was
we're
gonna say. Where's the overdose hood pins? I love those things, by the way.
DJ's got those.
Love those things.
Bro, I'm getting ready to put them on the rear and
Yeah.
chop a hole in the back of my freaking back window. I mean, grab that thing and yank it.
okay. This is coming from
So I needed front and rear and regrets it. I think
Oh no,
Clay.
that's the way. That's
because
the way.
like when you tap the rear, like having a loose magnet, it's just nice. It's hard mounted. It just sends
Yeah.
the car.
Is that a fully polished V4?
Kinda
Yes.
sucks, but
I'm more
Damn.
impressed by the Pac-Man sticker on the spur.
And you know, also notice the mat on the table is a Pokemon mat. It's a play mat. Full on
Oh, there's a PSA card in the background.
Charizard. Oh, and a flying Pikachu.
Oh, what's up with that card?
yeah, that's crazy.
What grade is it?
Yeah,
Can't
that's
see it,
gonna be
too
my
blurry.
question.
Can't tell.
PSA 6.
That means it's low.
What is going on with this RDX? It's like wrap up next stuff going on.
It's got a lower deck on a top deck and a top deck on, yeah. That's like that's just boredom is what that is.
DMR RDX. Okay. Apparently it's a thing.
How much are those Coyote or however you say it batteries?
I think it's just Coyote.
Coyote. It's a crazy way to spell coyote, but I'll take it.
Is it not the normal way?
No.
No, it's a CA, isn't it?
Yeah.
LCG battery 145C 8699 on A main right now.
So it's not cheap, but it's not crazy. I mean, yeah, it's like upper end, I would say.
They also have an ESC that's out too.
I love
Is
my
it D-spec, though?
6600 TNBs.
I don't know what it is. Oh, where's my chat?
It's the funny thing about the RC world, where you just have every now and then like random brands. I mean, I'm sure they've been around forever in other disciplines, but all of a sudden, like you see the community that you're in just adopt some random brand, just shows up.
Oh,
Yeah.
like Macklin.
And then the next thing you know, everybody has it, and you're just like, "What happened?
Like
And who is that?"
like that Supa motor that Super G.
Well, like
Has-
Barrel Springs was like that. It was just like I heard of Barrel Springs, and then the next day, everyone had Barrel Springs.
Oh,
And
I mean,
now
like
nobody has
Macklin too.
Barrel
Like
Springs.
Macklin was in road racing stuff, and then all of a sudden appeared in drift stuff.
Yeah, same. But at least they're like making drift specific stuff.
Yeah, fair. But it just showed up one day, and I was like, "What the?"
It was pretty fast. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's great product, by the way. Excuse me. I didn't look at
Mm.
myself.
You just gotta market it as it'll make you a better driver, and it'll make your car better, and then it'll sell.
And then you're done. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
if it could make me beat Jake, I would buy it.
Bob's your uncle.
Bob's.
So
your
I'm
uncle.
never gonna beat Jake.
What is this thing?
Brushed motor, nice.
Oh,
It's a TTO2.
Go back in
I
time.
think so.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Josh.
Nope. I'm not looking. More time.
Josh is working on his spreadsheet right now, moving the TTO2 up the list, but
No,
we can't stop him.
it keeps going down.
Nah,
Hey,
it's still
no.
the bottom.
It-
We already made that agreement. It's at the bottom.
I need a TTO2 conversion. Get me up there.
See?
That thing's got
moving
Deans
up the list.
too.
Gotta
A brush,
finish his GRK conversion first.
brushed motor with Deans. This reminds me of 2007, dude.
This reminds me of an LP.
And Cam's right. You got hella towing in the front. Although I learned recently, just building my new car, like often when it from all angles it appears you have tow in. If you pop the wheels off and actually look at the axles, you don't. It's kind of weird.
Then you have a problem with your wheels, sir.
Yeah,
Your
maybe.
axles
I
are
think it's just
straight. You
visually-
tow in and you put wheels on. It isn't towed anymore.
I think the issue is eyeball alignment just doesn't work.
that does not work. It's my specialty.
Sonny.
Sonny's car it's too clean. Like it's
Yeah, it's kind of what I expect.
No,
from Sonny.
I see it
Look how
on a
simple
Rev D
solder
part.
joints
So
are.
like,
Buddy has an OD emblem on his receiver.
Yeah, bro.
no, see, like
I need
this is-
that.
got everything.
he's got Rev D
Sorry.
parts on it. Like he failed
Yeah.
right now. It's not complete overdose.
You said a
See?
Rev D parts on
Oh,
there?
The
He's got Rev D
turnbuckles.
ball ends and turnbuckles.
Turnbuckles.
Oh, there's nothing
Or
wrong with
runners.
that.
Yeah, that's
Not at
There's
all.
nothing wrong with that.
But like the
That's what I'm doing.
Rev D man that Sunny is, it's fun.
Buddy, I have a setup station. Everything I've said is verified. Setup stations are actually kind of worthless, to be honest.
Active toe.
If you're doing active tow and it happens to work on your rear end, maybe. But
What's that one that Derek has, Joey?
I tried a setup station last Friday, the Aeromax
Yeah.
one, the
Yeah.
carbon
Yeah.
plate on the bottom. It worked.
It looks like a good idea.
And I was messing with it. It actually worked not bad. But if it's not for active tow, you don't need a setup station.
Yeah,
You don't need it. Nobody needs it because almost never am I like trying to achieve a certain number.
Because that certain number won't feel right. Because then you just
Yeah.
adjust it for feel. And then that's it.
I just make sure my stuff is symmetrical and
It looks
Adjust.
puppies.
go a little bigger, a little longer, a little shorter. I like the Paul Newman kind of Datsun thing. That's cool.
So like that's Jason, one of the local guys. He has a pretty wild, actually, like notchback Mustang drag car. In the summer, he disappears to go drag racing, and then he comes
Sick.
back in the winter, and just like his son has a Duramax drag truck. That's also pretty cool.
Like I'm out for a bit.
That's
Sorry,
cool.
guys.
Yeah, he's like, "See you guys, gonna go drag racing." Oh, that looked like kind of fun.
That's
Wow.
3 LPs there.
Oh. Oh.
That's cool because it's like very appropriate LP bodies.
Most people around here run pretty, I'm gonna say, appropriate LP bodies.
The biggest thing is the wheels. Like you got to have the
The step
inch down or whatever,
Yeah.
like scale wheels.
And everyone else the nut stuck to the magnet there. Yeah, that's too funny. Never noticed that.
Go check. Is it still there?
Probably. It's our shark horn. It's very important.
Is this Gaelen?
Blue
Is it your car or
titanium.
Josh's car?
That's my car.
Galen has the best servo because the servo's busted. But
Oh,
then
it's so perfect.
it shakes at neutral. Then if you actually look at his body just parked on the track, or his car,
So like
the car will shake and vibrate as if it just has
so
vibration.
like the middle tooth, like right where the horn mounts, is not there. So it just like does the wiggle the whole time.
Which
My
is way
servo
better
gets-
than all
looks
of my
so
drug
realistic.
RSS.
So hot. It's ridiculous. Like
Very
it's
scale.
you will burn your finger if you touch the servo after like an hour.
I can speak with experience. True.
Yeah. But like, you know, a 6600 milliamp battery will last 6 hours.
You're being accused of cheater front tires right now by Sonny.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're still running though.
You know. Yeah.
Are these the T-like tires?
No, those are buzz brakes.
Oh.
There's just actual buzz brakes.
We ran them on the rear for a little bit. They were actually really good on LPs, like the buzz
Yeah.
brakes.
I think everyone that's
Uh,
driven buzz brakes likes them a lot.
I don't
I
like
didn't
them
like
on
them
fast
on-
cars.
A fast
Hmm.
car.
This
Interesting.
this right here.
'Cause
This
they
is probably
skip
why
too
they're
much.
so expensive.
Yeah.
Like,
But like on an LP with no RPM, like they're really good tires, but they're still not better than a T Drift. Like a knockoff T Drift that I have 100 of.
Yeah.
I run outside and they're just rip. Yeah, in our Afro days, I bought like 200 T Drifts and then we stopped using them. I still have them.
jeez. Oh no.
I know it's not bad. I go through like in 2 hours outside with the LP. I'll go through it like 6. They just fall apart. Like they're so much fun now. Like I can 3-wheel that thing through a corner.
Dude,
Pretty fun.
I keep on running over my headphone cable.
Discord and chatters, we need you guys to pump the this or that. We got like 2 submissions after after last time. We need to pump those numbers up. So you guys need to get in the this or that and boost that up. So next episode we can do some.
I think it's hard because it's like
H10 build.
it's
Well, it's hard to come up with a good one. I'll give you that.
well, and it's so random when you do, right? Because like there are times throughout the day it's like, oh, this would be cool, and then I just don't.
Yeah.
Well, Sonny, we'll do yours next time. But it front sway bar or rear sway bar?
See, I
There's
can't
only
really
one
comment
chassis
on
that I know that has like that capability.
I've never had a
Right.
sway bar.
I'm all for front. I liked rear, but it just didn't. I think combined with front, it would be pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
But like this, stems back to my real drift car days, where I used to run the stiffest possible front bar I could find.
Yeah, I mean that kind of makes sense.
Like, what was it? The last time I competed in like a real car.
You guys
did a
that are
class
posting
with
ideas for it, just post that in the Discord.
Ooh,
Yeah, do
one
it.
second. I might have one right now. 1 second.
Oh,
Give me-
it's
let me-
gonna wait until
Uh,
next time, DJ.
Discord.
Oh fuck. Yeah, sorry. That's
I think we should do like LP or
pardon the
RX01
language.
will be a
I
good
forgot
one
the
too.
time.
LP or what?
RX01
Ooh,
addiction chassis.
Pop in that Discord. There's a channel for this or that. Put your ideas in there. So next episode we have some this or that stuff.
I gotta
and
post
not
her.
necessarily like Saturday's episode, but next week episode.
Yeah, next Thursday. Yeah, Saturday's episode will be more focused on the guys. Obviously, we've been trying to get Keith on for a while, so that'll be cool.
So it's I don't think you were on yet. So we have Ryan coming on. Ryan Addis, RCO, right?
Yeah.
This Saturday he's bringing on Timo, who's one of the head organizers of
okay.
Clash.
Okay, I see. I thought I saw Slide Customs on there, but
There was a try.
but we will set that up because I've talked to Keith before and he's down. We need to figure out a date for him.
Yeah, so Saturday's stream should be pretty interesting. Like I was saying earlier, we'll kind of get a taste of all the different styles that Ryan's seen, because now he's been genuinely everywhere, like minus
And-
Dubai, right?
And that guy's a character, so
Yeah. And then next week, this is your guest, Logan. Misak?
who's that?
Is that how you say it? Misak?
Oh,
Mizak?
I don't know.
Logan.
Logan's out of it.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
This is April 2nd, right?
Yeah.
oh,
April
Mike
2nd.
Howell.
Ah.
Mike Howell. So that's the big YouTube guy. He has like millions of YouTube subscribers.
Oh, gotcha.
That'll
And
be
then-
interesting.
His co-guest is Adam Torres. So
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
yeah. So yeah, dudes from East Coast. Obviously, Adam will be fun to have.
Spicy, Mr. Spicy.
Yeah, Mr. Spicy. So it should be a good one. It will
All
be
right, you
crazy.
guys. So, do you guys have any shout outs that you'd like to give before we head out today?
No, not me.
New.
Joey, come on.
Joey?
Joey.
Yeah, I mean, shout out
Spirit West.
Spirit West. I mean, our team is great. Like
Cool.
we've been together for so long. Afro days and how many years, right? We've stuck together and we just take care of each other. And Team PDX, you guys always take care of us when we go down. It's always a fun trip to Portland.
Yeah. It's a brotherhood. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
would like we always talk about like a mega team.
A mega.
You guys
team.
are on that list for sure.
And then just my sponsors, Aki Vance and Shibata.
Shout out Aki Vance.
Aki Vance, yeah.
Hey,
Teammate.
you forgot one.
What's that?
Slide Factory.
Slide
Yeah, there you
Factory.
There you go.
You don't like this
That's
one.
at slidefactory.com. Hopefully,
Yeah,
that's
let me
on
get it
the
right.
website.
Joey, get it right.
We should have done this a million times
There you go.
hours ago, but there's the website if you're trying to check out some parts. They got a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, we got some new stuff coming probably, I think, tomorrow. I'm going to put the RDX front tower and something else up. I forget what it was. TOP parts. That's what it was. So,
Yeah, I got a couple
RDX
of-
people, come see us.
Very true, Sonny.
Media
Very
training. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you for tuning in. And then you guys on stream, hang out for a little bit. We always do a little follow up meeting. I don't have anything to say. Keep your eyes open for Saturday. It'll be a fun stream.
Yeah,
9
Saturday, 9
a.m.
a.m.
9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
We'll see you guys at Expo. Don't miss the
Yeah.
Expo.
We're going.
Thank you
Yeah,
for all the
well-
people watching to make it really exciting.
And
You know what?
remember,
Shout out to Joey for setting up the Expo every year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Joey Sterling.
Yeah.
mhm.
Definitely.
One man army.
Big
That
up.
one.
Big ups to him.
Just remember, if we want to see these guys at Worlds, buy parts.
By parts.
Buy parts.
My parts.
By
Okay.
parts.
Later, guys. Keep it
See ya.
real.